Good morning, boys and girls. Today is on Thursday, and we thank God for another day. We are going to start our first hygiene lesson, and we're going to talk about personal hygiene. And what is personal hygiene? When we talk about personal hygiene, we are talking about the general cleanliness of a person. That is starting from your hand, that is your hair, your hands, your fingers, your legs, that is your toes, also your clothes. That is what is personal hygiene. And when we started the hygiene topic in the beginning of the year, we said that when talking about hygiene, hygiene is general cleanliness of you and your surrounding. So on the personal hygiene, today's topic, we are going to talk about external and internal parasites. So today we are going to talk about external and internal parasites. That is our topic for today. Who can tell me what is a parasite? Who has ever heard that name, the word parasites? Who has an idea? A parasite is a small animal that lives in or on other animals for food. You can find it inside your body, or you can find it on top of your skin. And you are told that a parasite depends on other animals for food. When you talk about other animals, human beings are part of animals, all the animals we know, the wild animals or the domestic animals. So when we talk about parasites, you're going to have two groups of parasites. There is internal parasites. They are the ones which we get them because of taking them inside, because of them coming on top of us, because of our dirty clothes, because of our poor hygiene. And then internal, they are the ones we get them because of contamination. If you eat contaminated food, or when you eat raw food, can you tell me what is about raw food? When we talked about different types of food we eat. Raw food are food that people eat when they are not cooked. But not all raw foods are bad. Raw foods like fruits, they are delicious when we eat them because we don't cook fruits. But when we talk about raw food like meat, if you eat meat and is not cooked, definitely you're going to get internal parasites. So when we talk about internal and external parasites, so when we talk about external, they are parasites that live on us. Some of these parasites you're being told that they come because of poor hygiene. What is poor hygiene? When we talk about poor hygiene, we are talking about dirty clothes, dirty fingers, dirty toes, dirty hair. Examples of these external parasites are like something we call lice. Lice is a small animal which comes to our body, especially our hair when it is dirty. We have something like jiggers. We know jiggers. When you don't clean your legs, you end up having jiggers. We have some small animals like flea. Even fleas, they come because of poor hygiene. Those are some of external parasites. So these parasites, they are, if you keep yourself clean, if you maintain good hygiene, you're not going to have these parasites. So the next type of parasite you're going to talk about is about internal. When you go to our booklet on page, when you get your booklet on page 11, you're going to see several pictures of external parasites. And when you go to the same book on page 12, you're going to find some internal parasites. And we have said that internal parasites, they are parasites that comes because of eating or drinking contaminated food or raw food or not washing your hands well, and you are catching and touching food. Some of these animals or some of these parasites, we can't see them. They are inside our body. Example of internal parasite, we have something we call a tapeworm. A tapeworm is a long worm which has segments or it has some small parts. We are going to see some of these parasites in our booklet on page 12. So, what have we learned today? Let's review on what was our topic for today about personal hygiene, internal and external parasites. So, we have said that personal hygiene is the general cleanness of the body. That is starting from your head going up down to your toes. So if you ensure your hair is clean, your body is clean, your fingernails are clean, your toes are clean, and your general clothes are clean, you're going to have good personal hygiene. What happens if you don't have good hygiene? That is poor hygiene. You're going to be contaminated with internal and external parasites. And we have said a parasite is a small animal. It's not big, it's very small animal. And we have said they can be found in all on our bodies. So be very careful when you are at home, especially at this time. We have diseases which are there, and some of those diseases, as you have been learning, that you should clean your hands, and that is what I've said. If you don't clean your hands, you're going to be contaminated and you're going to get some of these parasites. So, as we have said, external parasites, we have said they are the ones they found on our bodies, and they come because of poor hygiene. And we have named some of the external parasites we know. And then we have talked about internal parasites, and we have said that internal parasites, they are the ones they get inside our body due to contamination of food, not washing your hand, and eating raw food like meat. So children, we are going to turn on our book on page 11 and on page 12. You're going to find different pictures of different animals, that is parasites, small animals which are parasites, and you're going to name them. You look at the picture, you name the picture, and I'm asking kindly you ensure that you have done your work in the exercise book. Ensure you have drew the picture so that whenever you see them, you'll not be able to forget. On page 12, about the internal parasites, I'm requesting that you read the pictures. You can try to draw them. They are a bit complicated, but you can try to draw them so that when it comes to assessment, you can be able to, if you're asked to draw a table, it will be easy. If you'll not be able, I'm requesting parents, you can guide your child on the same, because this is the best way to do it. So dear children, I'm hoping that the next lesson, when we come back, we shall have done about the external and internal parasites, because we shall tackle on effect of parasites in our body. When we get these small animals, what happens to us? That will be our next lesson. So please children, I'm requesting that you ensure your work is neat and clean as you continue doing all this. Bye bye and have a good day.